Hey, Randy Barton back at you today, your online health and fitness coach for Team Beachbody and all of your other needs. Today we answer a question in our coaching moment, a question that came in this week called, how long would it take for me to lose 30 pounds? Boy, I wish there was a general answer for that. What I can tell you is a few principles about weight loss. First off, depending on how much you need to lose, what your body fat percentage is now, how much of that percentage you need to lose, and where you are on your journey, we can give you some good principles with that. When we look at the weight loss plane, we find that there's a lot to lose and you're very early on in your journey of getting healthy and fit. You're going to lose it significantly faster, and as that weight starts to come off, it's going to slide and slow down as things go. This is why you'll hear people that are 500 pounds that will be losing 20, 30 pounds in a week. But you don't hear of anybody that is a 180-pound man losing 30 pounds in a week. It's just not possible because they're at a different point of the scale. For the average person to lose 30 pounds at a healthy rate of 1 to 2 pounds per week, that means you'd be looking at 15 to 30 weeks. That's a broad spectrum, a difference of 3.5 months, but it may take that for it. The average person just starting out is going to find a weight loss a little faster, maybe 3, 4 to 5 pounds per week if they're not in grossly obese shape. So as we start to look at what a pound is and how you lose a pound, I'm going to speak generally speaking for someone of average condition without a ton of weight to lose. Averagely speaking, even though we realize that calorie has nothing to do with fat, it's simply an energy amount, when you store roughly 3,500 calories on your body without burning them, you're going to gain a pound of fat for the average person. Now the same thing, if we deficit ourselves 3,500 calories, we're going to lose a pound of fat. A healthy rate for that is about 1 to 2 pounds per week. As we start looking at this, that means that you have the 15 to 30 week mark. Now there's two ways that you can adjust your calorie intake and output, and that's just that. Intake, the food you eat; output, the exertion, the calories you burn through exercise. If you put those two numbers together, that's going to be your answer of how much are you deficiting your caloric needs in the end, at the end of the day, per week, or per day, and then on a weekly basis, we'll tell you how many weeks to lose that 30 pounds that you're wanting to lose. I've seen some people that'll go on to a strict program, an intense program, Insanity or P90X, that will drop 30 pounds in a 2 to 3 month period. Other times people are just trying to do it on their own, or maybe they have a very well-intended person helping them, but it could take them years to get off that weight. Myself, between winter and summertime, there's about a 10 to 15 pounds difference. And for someone to go from a 10% body fat down to a very lean and ripped 6% body fat can take 10 to 15 weeks to happen. Which means for me, my own life, September is when my family has a trip to the beach where I want to peak in my physical appearance. Which means starting in May or June is when I start to go lean, or in bodybuilder terms, start to cut. Because I know that even though it's 10 to 15 pounds, not a significant amount, it's going to be intensely hard and strict to lose that. So the answer that no one wants to hear for how to lose 30 pounds is it all depends on you. It depends on your point in the journey. It depends on how strict you are in nutrition. It depends on how well you're working. There's another big misconception. Many people say, I don't want to lose weight, I just want to tone up. Unfortunately, infomercial land has convinced us that we don't need to lose weight to get ripped or toned. Depending on who you are, if you're a guy, you normally want to be ripped. If you're a girl, you want to be toned. And they're essentially the same thing. A woman's makeup, just her genetic makeup, won't let her get super ripped like a guy will. But to be ripped or to be toned has nothing to do with how hard you're working your weights or how much weight you're lifting. It has to do everything with your body fat percentage being low enough to see your muscle definition. We have a strange misconception in our mind, unfortunately, because of infomercial land and all the gadgets and gadgets out there that convince us that we have to do a certain exercise to get our abs ripped. We have to do a certain exercise to get the striations in our shoulders. That's not true, because you're going to work a long time to build enough muscle to develop that. There's nothing you can do better than eating right and dropping your body fat percentage to get toned and to get lean. Literally 80% of your results is going to be nutrition. It is crucial in this. So if you have to skip an exercise or skip good nutrition for a day, skip the exercise and then nail it on nutrition. Shout out to a friend of mine, Bruce. Right now he's sick as a dog. He can't work out, but he says, I'm still losing weight. How is he doing that? Not because he's been sick. His type of sickness actually causes him to retain water. However, he's losing weight. Why? Because he's nailing it on his nutrition. And that's going to be crucial if you're wanting to lose weight. You want to lose 30 pounds, you can lose 30 pounds. It may take a while if you don't have a lot to lose. It may take a short amount of time for those with large excess to lose. But you can lose 30 pounds. The biggest key I would suggest for you is to get accountability. Not just of one person, but get the accountability of a group. If you are wanting to lose weight, get in an accountability group. Extreme Faith and Fitness, our private Facebook group, does exactly that for people, to share their struggles, to share their successes as well. And good news, there's a new challenge group going to be starting up very soon. Challenge groups are broken down into only 5 people that you get to know very well with the same goal as you to get in incredibly good shape. So stick with us. Let us know if you'd like to be a part of that next challenge group. Challenge groups do come on a strict basis because this is where you see the crazy infomercial results, where we're all doing Beachbody programs, we're all doing Shakeology for nutrition, we're all posting every day, and we're sticking with everything that we do. Challenge groups are going to be starting up soon. Do want to give a shout out to Mandy. Mandy, you are doing awesome with P90X, breaking through many of far exceeding what my expectations were for you. Stick with that. Keep going with it. Great to hear from Justin again after not hearing from him after an injury. Good to hear from you, Justin. Stick with it. I know you're a marathoner. You're going to do crazy good this summer as you just keep pressing on to the things that you do. With it. So fantastic to hear about that. Sam, Nikki, I know crazy things been going on. I've been lifting both of you up in prayer recently, as I know that it's tough to deal with life and still find time to take care of the temple that God has entrusted with us. We can all see incredible results as we just press forward. Don't forget, Shakeology Tropical flavor comes out on Valentine's Day, February 14th. And nothing says love more than Tropical Shakeology. Take my, well, all right, let's just say Shakeology's good. Check it out, Tropical Shakeology. You can get it, and all things Team Beachbody, Extreme Faith and Fitness. Sign up for free coaching if you're just stumbling onto this video on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe up above. This is Randy Barton for Extreme Faith and Fitness. Going to see you next time.